Rob?
Hello everyone, welcome to Rob's Rogues, and today we're taking a look at this special edition, I guess you could say, this custom Batman vs. Superman Robin Memorial in a 6-inch action figure scale. I kind of feel like Stu Murray 47 here for a little bit. I've never had anything custom done or bought any custom things. A lot of us Batman fans, when we were seeing that one of those very first trailers for Batman vs. Superman, we saw the image of, well, actually the first trailer where Bruce is looking all, angrily at his bat suit, and people were saying, oh, it looks like there might be a Robin costume, or there might be something behind him, and everybody was like, no, it's probably not. And then that second trailer we got the shot of Bruce walking around the memorial case, and there stood a Robin costume. We were all speculating. We're now pretty sure it's Jason Todd. But neither here nor there. Everybody kind of went crazy on this. We wanted to know more about this character, who it was, and yada yada, all that stuff. So the only Robin item that I've received is a Hot Toys, I can't even think what it's called, Cause Baby. That I reviewed way back when, probably almost 2 years ago now, that my good buddy, Stu Murray 47, it's made by Hot Toys, that he was able to get a hold of that for me from England, and it was very cool. So that was really the only Robin piece of anything other than a t-shirt that I have that says, haha, joke's on you, Batman. So that was like the really only two official Robin things from Batman vs. Superman. And then a guy that I've become friends with, more importantly because of Automatica, she had been watching a customizer on Instagram called Custom Watcher, if I'm saying Customs Watcher, and I'll put the link down here below. There we go. If you want to see this, if you want to direct message him to be able to pick this up, or any of the other customs that he's working on. So from what I can gather, I'm assuming that the body might be the Batman vs. Superman Mattel 6-inch body, and that he went in a little bit more and pulled out some of the suit detail. It could be the Mafex Batman. I'm not really sure what version or versions that he kind of hobbled and cobbled together, and that's no disrespect at all. He did a fantastic job with this. I do have a couple little nitpicks, if you will, but you can kind of see in size here, the scale that we're working with here. So he does have it in scale that if this were a full-fledged figure with, real legs, with legs and head, that this would be about the size of a Robin figure from this universe. So I thought that was very, very cool. So I'm not exactly sure where he pulled the body from, and he could have pulled the body from any other type of figures. But just the sculpting detail that he has done on this guy is absolutely fantastic. Now you might see a white spot right here, a couple white spots at the bottom, and I'll explain that in just a bit. And I'm going to put some pictures up right here of the screen worn suit and some other images that I found online of the Robin Memorial, so you can kind of see what he has created here. So there were some of the images. Now he's got a really nice cloth cape here. Now he's a little bit dusty because I had to do some work, so you can kind of see the back here. The couple things that I would make mention here is that I don't know what far in the batch of these he was doing. He had done like 2 or 3 and had maybe made a fourth. This might be the fourth one. This leg right here, as soon as I got it out of package, broke. What I found out was that the staff here, the pegs for the arm here and the pegs for the legs there are toothpicks or very small wooden dowel rods. Now, he doesn't stand very well. He's very back-footed, or very back-heavy, due to just the way the legs were put in. Now, I can change and correct some of that. That's not really a problem. But I don't know if it was a cost. That's why he's kind of leaning here. I don't know if that was a cost-effective measure for here. And I may even have another little partly breakage here. And you can kind of see the mask is kind of wobbling. The mask did come out of its peg hole, and you can see that it is wood there. So the head mask kind of popped off right when I got him out of package, and then I thought, oh, he's a little, wobbly. I want to make him stand a little bit better. And as soon as I, unwrapped the rest of the package, the leg just snapped right off. So all I did was re-drill, which I kind of nicked this here a little bit, so I've got to paint that. That's not a big deal. I've got plenty of black. So I took a coat hanger that just happened to be black. I would have spray painted it if I didn't have it, but I had a black coat hanger. And then just re-drilled this leg back in, and it's right as rain. So I'll probably end up doing that with this side. The arms I probably won't do anything with until something happens. He is charging about $35 to $40, depending on, just I think how his sales are going on this. What I had done was I sent him 2 figures to do molds of. So I sent him my tactical Batman Mattel figure, and I sent him the Mafex Batman figure. So he made molds of these 2 to do other types of figures with. Who knows what he's going to be making, but he said he put out on his Instagram if anybody had any of those figures, he would send them the Robin Memorial costume for free. So I instantly jumped on it. I had been looking at purchasing this myself since August when he made the very first initial batch of them. It was right at the time of my anniversary, so I didn't jump on it right then, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, only just because I was able to get him for free just for sending him 2 figures. So every now and then he'll ask, for other figures. But the other work that I've seen him do is very, very good. So I do definitely recommend to check out his site. And this is a solid figure. The belt on this is just absolutely gorgeous. The R is what blows me away. That is right out of the movie. And you can see the distress. And the other cool thing, his attention to detail, there is the bullet hole right over here. There is a bullet hole here that is in the suit. And there is a bullet hole there just in between the S and the E, if you can see that one. So his attention to detail is very, very good. Even the little cuff that appears on the arms and then just under where like the shorts end is so very cool. And being a Robin fan, even a Jason Todd fan, Robin in general, to see a Robin in the new DC universe, even a dead Robin at that, and to have a figure that I can stand amongst my other Mattel figures. So here's the new Justice League Mattel. Or, I could put the Mafex Batman up here, and it would look just fine myself, although I don't have a really good pose here. But I am really blown away by this. I think it looks very, very good, very screen accurate. He is doing some really great work in some of his other customs that he's getting ready to do. Again, check out Customs Watcher, again, if I'm saying that correctly. Yep, Customs Watcher, again, down here in the Facebook. You know how when you're filming something, you tell yourself, I have enough memory on my camera to finish it? No, I don't. So, in the time I took to delete some older videos that I've uploaded, I was able to get into contact with him, and he is currently working on version 2 of this guy. I was asking some thoughts of what I would do differently. I was telling him I was doing this review. So he's kind of putting it out there that a version 2 is going to be coming out of this. And this was the very first custom that he had done. He was doing them just personally for himself, and said he went with the wood just because that was kind of working with him. And I had suggested, hey, I used a coat hanger to fix it. And he's like, oh, that's great, that's brilliant. But I told him what a great sculpting he has done on this, that his sculpt was excellent. So he said he's going to be doing a little bit of tweaking to the belt and the costume a little bit, and be doing some tweaking on the mask as well. Just a few things here or there, because I said it's a little small just in proportion to the rest of it, but still a very, very solid and a very well done figure. The cape I liked as well. To get a chance to talk about that when my camera battery had died. So I liked that. The material that he used, it kind of looks a little distressed and worn and torn. I like how he just kind of shredded that up there. So this was a really fun custom to get, and something that I had been waiting for. As excited as I was for my Christmas stuff, I was really excited to get this one too. So it's again, it's really well done. Customs Watcher, again, I've probably said it 3 or 4 times. Check the link down below. You can get a hold of him. And he said he's going to be sending me version 2 to review on the channel. We can kind of compare both side by side. So that'll be cool to kind of see what the next step and what the next evolution is. Again, a few little hiccups here. It's kind of cool to know. These are like the beta tests that are coming out. So he's getting feedback, and each one is getting better and better. And I didn't talk about it, but the writing on here, his handwriting is very nice, and it looks. He said he was very meticulous in the sculpting, like I was talking about, even the R and the buttons and the belt, that he was watching where all the letters fell onto the costume and how big they were and their proportions. So he has a great eye for detail. So definitely go check him out. This is one happy Robin fan to have a piece like this in my collection, and I definitely would suggest, if you want something like this or this particular one, give him a ring, send him a message through Instagram, and he'll get back with you, and you guys can work something out. So today we've been taking a look at Customs Watcher's Robin Batman vs. Superman memorial costume as shown in the film. So really cool custom. And as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogue signing off, saying we will see you guys next time.